You very much could be in the position of walking in faith, not by sight. And so sometimes there are conditions when it comes to this, but sometimes we are very naive or innocent. Sometimes we forget some of the things we just learned, and sometimes we're reminded because we're not being very cautious. So I feel like you're being asked to walk by faith, not by sight, but to still be cautiously optimistic. Okay, so let's see what this is saying. What is the message here for their highest and greatest good with love? Let's see. There is victory and success here. Okay, this is overcoming some major challenges, which has maybe allowed for this new beginning, this new outlook, this walking by faith, not by sight. I feel like this is like victory is yours with the Six of Wands. There is this perspective change and outlook that was gained as a result of what you went through. I feel like nothing was lost in this situation. I feel like there is maybe someone having to sit back and watch you have victory as well. But I feel like there's enlightenment in this. There's awakening in this. There's insight. Okay. And there's also like surrendering. I feel like someone may be forced to surrender to your victory, and maybe they never thought that would ever be the case. There's also that. I feel like God's involved in this in a major way. I feel like maybe somebody tried to surrender maybe a chosen energy, and as a result found themselves sacrificing themselves, maybe. Yeah, there's victory in something here, and God's involved, heavily involved. What's this? Yeah, Ace of Swords. Yeah, I would say there's heavily divine influence here. Okay, there's truth here as well. There's clarity here. There's exposure here. Maybe someone is finally having this realization. And maybe it took quite an extensive experience to get this energy to sit back and observe for once and reflect. So, yeah, there is this lover's energy here too. And again, like, this is how you show up in relationships, okay? Because we have the front of the tree where there's a masculine and feminine energy, and it's like they're making decisions about one another in front of, a witness, okay? Tree of knowledge energy, witness, okay? So it's like you have your free will choice and how you show up in different relationships with people, right? There's rules around that. I feel like, again, like they're back at the tree and someone maybe used their free will choice in a different direction, and they could be learning a lesson as a result of it, is what I'm getting. It's almost like there was something that was entered, some sort of contract, and then someone is being held up. Like someone's in timeout. It's like somebody's legit in timeout. Okay? Yeah, these backwards. Fascinating. This is almost like, if this is not a before and after tarot deck, but this would be cool because this is like the before and this is the after kind of thing. Fascinating. I feel like somebody, I feel like there's some sort of, look at Hermit. So this is like I feel like what somebody sacrificed is being illuminated right now. So this could be what someone decided to sacrifice, or it could be person, place, thing. But I feel like there's a need for something to be exposed as it relates to somebody. So there's also that. This is the Merlin, so Hermit energy. This is Virgo. There's introspection going on. I feel like someone is being forced to do the introspection because they're not willing to go within. They're not willing to receive any guidance or judgment or input. They're extremely defensive and in their ego. And so I feel like the divine is involved when it comes to what's being highlighted, illuminated, shown in the light for all to see. Okay. And then I have the Magician next. So what I'm getting is someone might have been a false, potentially a false twin, right? Or traitor in a soul contract as well. I feel like the divine illuminated the traitor in the camp, okay? Yeah. The Magician, creator energy. This is Archangel Michael energy as well. Archangel Michael protects you in the spiritual realm. I have a Four of Cups here. Yeah, I feel like somebody is realizing that the energy that they're in, they're manifesting the exact thing that they are, which is, you know, toxic, manipulative, love bombing energy. So I feel like, you know, someone manifested this experience for themselves, or they may have tried to manifest it for you, but it was illuminated to you. And as a result of that, you might have been able to use the energy towards something else. What's this Magician? What do you want to say about this? Manifestation. I feel like somebody manifested ill will and it's coming back to them. Okay, I'm also getting Four of Shields. Okay, so I'm getting 4-4. Someone is resisting change. Someone is refusing to be accountable for the relationships, the pain, the suffering, the despair that they've caused at their own personal investments of their own energy, money, resources. Someone did the most to try to prevent you from having any stability, security, or love in your life. And now they are feeling that because they wished that out on you. They took action out on you. And now this is coming back to them. Okay? And they cannot hide from it. They cannot run from it. Okay? Everything that they've done in the dark is coming to the light. Okay? And I feel like this is what's being seen in the environment now. All right? So it's like they may have done it in the dark, but now it's coming to light because it's affecting their own life, okay? So now people can see what people are going through. And if someone is like losing job or relationships falling apart or someone's being put into a third party or like all this kind of stuff, you know, think to yourself like, I wonder if this person has done this to somebody else and this is their karma. All right, so I feel like there's a bit of that playing out here. Okay, but again, like, yeah, here's balance. Here's the King of Wands. Okay, we have the Eight of Swords. Yeah, somebody was abusive and has been abusive. Okay, somebody was abusive to someone who's meant to bring harmony, peace, love to the universe and their physical existence here. And so this energy very well could have been a catalyst or trigger to someone's emotional traumas. And as a result, there was some sort of action taken. Okay, somebody wanted to have everything that they had. And so they tried to sacrifice this energy. Okay, King of Wands. Someone who's arrogant. Okay, someone who's impulsive. Someone who, you know, is on a power trip. Okay? I feel like they refuse to change their ways. All right? And they may have, you had a contract with them, with the Lovers. I feel like this Hanged Man is a result of this Eight of Swords. So it's like this might have been you at one point, kind of feeling trapped, stuck, stagnant, betrayed, in some sort of spiritual jail, or feeling like you can't see through or gain clarity, maybe very foggy. And then here's this energy, right? So it's kind of like a manifestation of the same thing, but in different circumstances is kind of what I'm picking up here. So I feel like something's playing out in this moment that is a result of action taken. Okay. Maybe, yeah, things are coming full circle. I feel like what goes around comes around is the point that they want to make. And then also to emphasize, like, what goes around comes around is that there's massive endings happening here. There's someone experiencing, or a group experiencing, a downfall. Okay. I feel like somebody chose, there's something here when it's with the 9 of Cups. I feel like it's be careful what you wish for, you just might get it. All right. And so I feel like this is playing out now. What goes around comes around. And I feel like the Tower is extremely significant right now. Okay. All right. Tower, huh? Yeah, I feel like somebody is experiencing a downfall or massive changes in their life. And I feel like this is representing as like somebody rises, somebody else falls. Okay. And I saw this with a friend of mine. She's a reader too. And she had said that actually today. And here's interesting, like the Tower is literally clarifying the 6 of Wands. So it's almost like a very, very similar message, right? When as somebody rises, somebody else is going to be falling. And that is cause and effect. Okay. And that is how the world goes round, right? Number 3, divine intervention is at play here. Okay. Let's see what else we have. Page of Wands. I feel like this energy might want to send you a message or extend some sort of olive branch. Okay. They see that you have gained something and they have not. In fact, this breaks down to a 3. I feel like, see how this energy is upside down? I feel like anything that they may have gained from your pain and suffering is being redirected to you as the Page of Pentacles, Page of Shields in this deck. But I feel like this person's pockets, this person's flipped upside down, and God is shaking this energy and their coinage, their abundance. Anything that was gained off your pain and suffering is falling out of this energy's hypothetical pocket and wallet and purse into yours, right into your lap. All right. And this is not something that you typically prioritize. Okay. So I feel like you're looking at this coin, this medallion, it even could be a medallion. It can represent many different things. So this opportunity and be like, how in the heck did this fall in my lap? I feel like this energy is like something is going to fall in your lap. Okay. And you're going to be like, what? And again, like this also can be as a result of good news too. So let's see what information we get from this. And then I have the Mother energy. So this is Empress energy. Beautiful. Here, make sure you guys can see. Beautiful Empress energy. So this is something that you may have a creative spark. This could be something that you're going to nurture into fruition. I feel like whatever this is, it has a lot of potential, or someone sees potential in you. Maybe this is as a result of you accessing like a new door is opening for you that might not have been open before. Yeah, I feel like, yeah. You know what's interesting? I saw the strength card at the bottom of the deck. It was in reverse, and I was like, I don't usually have my cards in reverse when I'm starting, if they end up in reverse, that's one thing. And then there's a King of Cups in the background here. So someone is a coward, okay? Yeah. Yeah, someone doesn't have, all right, we'll just leave it at that. The Mother, all right, so we have 7 of Shields. So I don't know if you can see this in the background, but by those coins, there's like the shadow energy. So it kind of represents like there's more invested here than might meet the eye, okay? So I feel like there's more at stake here than what meets the eye with the Magician and the Seven of Pentacles. So what I'm getting here is that what you're here to create with the Mother energy and the Page of Pentacles energy is a lot more than what meets the eye. Okay, so maybe what's unseen is meant to be unseen until it's not. All right, you very much could be somebody who's meant to work with somebody else. And so maybe you had to get to a certain point in order for that part of your journey to kick off. Okay, I do have the good news. I do have information coming. I do have something that is tangible here that you're going to be like, how did this fall into my lap? It could very much have something to do with like something that you're creating, a project. So it's like a creative initiative of some kind. An opportunity as a result of something you've created too could be relevant. I have the Queen of Shields. So again, holding on to something tangible, holding on to something that can be useful, not just to herself, but many others. It's something that is often, you know, this could either be, you know, something that is being given, or it's something that's been received. The Queen of Pentacles usually has enough, more than enough, okay? This is a card of abundance. It also represents stability and being one with nature and the universe. So I feel like this could be you receiving something and maybe having to make some like very logical, grounded decisions, okay? Seven of Swords here. And then I have the Four of Shields. What else? I have these three. So I have the Nine of Shields, Seven of Swords, Nine of Shields. Yeah, I feel like not everybody, clearly, someone is, you know, holding on to your energy and refusing to make changes in their life, and they're like regretting everything that they've done, and they're just sitting there pouting and depressed and really crappy energy. Meanwhile, still trying to plot and plan on how to take you down, because if you win, they lose. That's how ridiculous this is. And here's the thing, like, you already won. You're not playing their stupid game, okay? It's like the mean boy at recess that actually likes the girl but would rather abuse her instead. That's the kind of energy I'm picking up, okay? It's like the mean boy at recess, okay? That's how immature and disgusting this energy is that I'm getting from this card and this card. Like, somebody needs to get their shit together, okay? Plain and simple. I also have the Wheel of Fortune after the Nine of Shields. So I feel like the cycle with those who, or this energy that's been trying to keep you from moving on, they have no power over you, okay? They think they have power. They do not. You're far too strong for them, all right? Like, you were able to break free from anything they sent your way, okay? You freed yourself from any limiting beliefs, any spiritual attacks, any spell work, anything they tried to do. Like, it didn't work on you, okay? You're too strong, and you are too protected and supported by everyone. I'm just going to leave it at that, all right? Everyone and everything, okay? You are no victim. In fact, there's justice playing out when it comes to this whole situation, okay? So just know that, like, you were able to accumulate positive karmic debt, if that's a thing. I think it is. I forget what you call it, but that's a thing. All right, I feel like this just helped elevate you. This helped liberate you. This helped you with your own sovereignty and financial liberation, okay? It's brought you peace, harmony. This is you in grateful gratitude, beautiful joy, bliss energy. And this is what you're meant to share with the world. Okay, so everything you experienced served its purpose. And here, this is not the first time you've done this, okay? So that stonework, those pillars behind you, very significant, okay? I feel, and so are rainbows, okay, and butterflies and birds of prey, all really, really important here. Yeah, I have the Five of Wands. You know, what goes around comes around, all right, with the Five of Wands, okay? So whoever thought that they could play games with you and try to affect your destiny will experience the energy they put out. And that's fair and that's just. And they may have thought that they were winning, but I feel like they celebrated a little too soon. I don't know. I feel like with the Nine of Cups, again, it's like, be careful what you wish for energy, okay? Like, I feel like there was a lot of difficulty here. A lot of people came after you, a lot of different groups. I don't feel like it was just one group. But it is exactly what helped you to enhance these spiritual abilities of yours, these gifts. Okay? So it helped you see through the illusions of people, places, and things. It helped you to realize, you know, what is your truth, what is, you know, what is and isn't, what are the shadow aspects of your conscious and subconscious mind, helping you to bring to the surface for resolution. I feel like there's been a lot that you have been able to conquer, overcome, deal with, and defeat, okay? The news you're going to get is most likely about the energy that someone else partnered up with to kind of come against you in whatever fashion that was. Betrayal, deceit, slander, and then here's the Fool. I feel like, again, whatever they did behind your back is literally going to bless you in your lap, okay? So none of this, all of this served a purpose, okay? So you will continue to walk in faith, not by sight, with knowing that you have God by your side, right? You have the sun, it's beaming on you. You know, there's always going to be maybe, you know, that energy you can't always trust and rely on, but I feel like you can trust on your faith. You can trust your faith. Okay, one more card here. What do we have? We have the Sun card and the Queen of Wands. Yeah, look. You are a divine being, mother energy. You're meant to create something new here. You're meant to birth something, okay? And it's major, okay? And I feel like it's why you're here. It's your purpose, okay? So this is what you're being prepared for, okay? Preparation. This has all been in preparation. Yeah, look, cause and effect playing out here, okay? Yeah, I feel like it's now your time to receive. You're about to receive something, okay? So let's see. Two of Pentacles. What are we receiving here? What's in balance here? Oh, someone's feeling like they juggled the wrong one. Okay, that's on them. Or someone, oh, you know what it is? Somebody is currently being juggled by somebody else now. And they're being forced to look at back at your relationship to see, hey, that person didn't juggle me. They were actually loyal to me. In fact, they were the one that truly loved me. And I turned my back on them and I tried to take them out. I feel like there's this energy like, oh shit, I juggled the wrong one. I chose the wrong one. Someone feels like they chose the wrong one. Oh shit. Okay, well, as the world crumbles here. All right, I feel like somebody was a disgusting pig about it as well. Yeah, look, King and Queen of Cups. Look at, this is a divine pair here. King and Queen of Cups. Yeah. Okay, somebody realized that they juggled their soulmate with the two full cups right here. That is who is representing the King and Queen of Cups, is this Two of Cups here. There's a third party interference here, also being represented here with the Three of Cups. All right. Yeah, I feel like somebody thought that they were going to get away with juggling their toxic behavior behind your back, right? And not willing to make any changes. And now they're regretting the fact that they're not where they thought they would be at this point in their lives. And somehow you're to blame, but they're not taking any accountability for the actions and things that they've done for them to land in the position that they're in. So there's not been any accountability or responsibility. In fact, there's resistance to change. And so when there's that much resistance to change due to pride and ego, what happens is the tower. That's what happens. Okay? So maybe what somebody isn't seeing on the horizon, or didn't see coming, or didn't believe it would come, or they would be affected by their own karma and ill will, that is what they are learning right now. And it's not pretty. It's not pretty at all. So for some, this season is not one to celebrate. Okay? Yeah, 7 of Cups. Yeah, I feel like this energy thought that they were the shit by entertaining other options behind the scene. And they ended up losing the one person that they were supposed to work through and develop with. Something to that extent. Okay, yeah, Knight of Swords. Someone took impulsive action. And maybe they want to send a message. Maybe they're having this impulsive realization that they have lost something major in this process, while dabbling in their addictions. I feel like somebody prioritized addictions and what was easy and fast over something truly valuable. And because they did that, they had to lie and slander and defame your character to devalue you. Otherwise, they would be looking like a fool. And guess what? They look like a fool. They're the fool. Queen of Swords, like, tell it like it is, seeing through the bullshit. Like, this Queen of Swords is someone who is going to hold you accountable, responsible, will speak the truth, very much in their authentic energy, will cut a bitch, okay? I feel like they also are extremely intuitive and can sense things that are sent their way before they reach them. So if there's like moon energy being sent towards a Queen of Swords, she knows what to do with that. Believe me, she knows what to do with that. All right, so this 2 of Cups energy, this whole soulmate energy, this impulsive energy, I feel like this also can be like legal issues here. Maybe even the loss of, abundance here with all the cups. I feel like somebody thought that they were going to win the jackpot, and they ended up like being lied to and betrayed to, because that's what the devil does, right? Like the devil's going to promise you everything and take everything. Yeah, I have the Chariot. Someone refused to go on their agreed upon mission here. That's what I'm getting. Or what I'm also getting is that this could have been an initiation, okay? This was a lesson, initiation, and activation. Maybe, yeah, because then I have the High Priestess here. High Priestess and the Chariot. So yeah, this was used as like a way of initiation and activation and training. So I feel like now somebody is ready for battle. Somebody is ready for battle. Look at this. I feel like there's been battle. I feel like this activated someone for battle, and they've been battling ever since. I feel like this is strong light warrior energy. All right, so some of this plays out specifically as it's meant to, okay? For these reasons, these contracts, regardless of how they all transpire, at the end of the day, whatever purpose it's meant for, it will meet that requirement. Okay, I feel like this is divine timing. This is like the truth. This is clarity, insight, discernment. Like this is having a direct line, okay? Somebody has a very direct line, okay? I feel like this is also speaking, teaching, sharing, learning, secrets, wisdom, knowledge, the Star card, and then the Sun card. Okay, so I feel like there is like a spiritual guide here that is helping this divine being or beings that is, or divine feminines. Okay, I feel like this is a big like rise of the divine feminine. If I didn't see one, look at this. Okay, the Star card, the Sun card, the Mother Empress card, and then the Merlin, which is the Hermit. So yeah, this divine feminine energy is been behind the scenes, just healing and growing and expanding and like just replenishing. And it's like this life force energy over here that's meant to be shared at on a very big scale. And I feel like there's been this process of growth and development. And finally, I feel like there's been this like incubation almost. And I feel like with the Hermit is like keeping to oneself and kind of operating, you know, not in the spotlight and behind the scenes. I feel like a lot of us have been behind the scenes and kind of like, again, like just totally nurturing ourselves. And so right now, maybe it's about nurturing and replenishing and all of that. So that when it's time to go, we're ready. All right. We're ready. That's awesome. How cool is that? I love that. Okay. Beautiful energy. Yeah, so definitely some karmic stuff playing out for sure, for sure. Okay. All right, what's this Queen of Wands? Three of Wands. Rebirth. Huh, interesting. I feel like this Queen of Wands is envious and jealous of your purpose here. It may have wanted to try to destiny swap with you. I feel like that's what all of this was about. They may have been able to do this before and kind of reap some reward, but I feel like not this time. Not this time. I feel like their attempt failed with that, but it did, however, help with your alignment, okay? So I feel like none of this was a waste of time or effort. I feel like everything, again, like look at this, I don't know if you can see it, but the shadows in the sky there, I feel like everything is being observed, watched, supported. It's for a specific purpose, a reason. This is about the death and rebirth process, okay? So it's kind of like going through a life, the awakening process, obviously the ascension, but it's like going through a life review while you're still alive. It's like dying and being reborn again while you're still alive. So it's quite a process. if you've been through it, it's quite something. And there's so much more to it that's playing out on a grander scale. And I feel like we're finally getting access to wisdom and knowledge that's been hidden, controlled, manipulated from us for far too long. And I feel like you might be one of those energies here incarnated for this specific time to help bring this awareness to the masses in some way, shape, or form. I feel like the days of remorse, regret, shame are over. There's nothing to be ashamed of, okay? I feel like when you free yourself from the matrix, which is the whole purpose of an awakening, you no longer are controlled, manipulated by shame and regret. Okay, these things end up becoming powerless, okay? And you become empowered, aligned, and in service. That's the Hierophant. Yeah, I feel like the Three of Wands is representing like, this is, you know, looking ahead, right? Like you've made, you know, conscious decisions to go in a direction that is not the common direction, and you're facing things you've never faced before. Like this energy is looking at, it looks like a stream of lava. So creative solutions are needed, maybe. Or maybe you're meant to bring creative solutions here. Maybe at your work, maybe for your environment, maybe for your family dynamic, maybe for humanity. I do feel, yeah, there is this higher calling here with the Two of Wands. I feel like there is also some sort of pivotal moment in your, I feel like you're about, this also can represent like a contract too, but I feel like with the Hierophant, this is 2 wands and 4 wands. So I feel like there is a union around the corner. Okay? There's a union around the corner. I think it might involve some sort of offer, some sort of opportunity, some way to maybe end something once and for all, put something to rest. I feel like this opportunity is going to allow you to leave things behind that no longer serve you. Maybe people, places, and things that have maybe tried to manipulate and control you for their own benefit and gain. I feel like you're done letting people have access to stabbing you in the back. This also can represent a bit of financial independence. So maybe you'll be ending the feeling of working the 9 to 5 and working for the man, right? With the King of Pentacles, and starting something on your own and having the independence to do so. This also could represent you working with somebody who is very strong, grounded, stable, and secure. So this could be a very like high-ranking, high-position job. I am getting creation here, a passionate new beginning that's going to lead to quite a bit of success. I do feel like whatever you've been experienced is leading you to an opportunity for immense growth and development, maybe as your own boss. But I feel like this is you reaching a pivotal point. You very much could be sharing this with someone else in some sort of partnership. I feel like this is goal oriented. I also feel like this represents some sort of potential or achievement or a project or research, or you're working with others, but I feel like you're someone that fits the need, okay? Because there's only 1 pentacle here and there's 3 lanterns. So yeah, I feel like somebody, this is specific to you and only you, all right? I'm also getting like whatever you experienced is going to fuel whatever this is, or it's as a result of what this is. Okay, so maybe you use your power or maybe you use your pain to create power, growth, development. I do feel like this is boss energy. You're the boss or someone else is the boss. Passionate new beginning on the horizon. I feel like this is an amazing kick-ass reading. Okay. Yeah, and I feel like this is something that you are manifesting too. Like the 4 of Swords is like praying and connecting and healing. I feel like this is connecting you to like-minded souls. You might come across others and they may need your expertise, so you may be called upon. So that actually could be you being able to connect. This can represent your clairs, your telepathy. So you may be helping people with information. Could be energy healing. It could be a multitude of things. It could just be you're a great team member. You're great on projects, whatever this is, okay? But I do feel like it's connected. It's connected. Ace of Swords, yeah. You're very much protected and guided, all right? So what you're actually doing is you're providing divine guidance, access to the divine, your messenger, your channeler. So when I was talking about the clairs, this is confirming that, okay? This is you providing some sort of messages, information, writing, speaking, saying, prophetizing, debating, standing up for a cause, speaking your truth, and being your most authentic self. I feel like you do receive quite a bit of information from other areas than the physical vessels and the realm that is within. All right, so what I'm getting is like you have strong spiritual abilities here. Okay, so some of you very much could be working with these now more than ever. And I feel like they really want you to trust what you receive. And if you don't know, then you can always ask for help. You have a lot of support, you have a lot of resources. You know, what you experience is for your own development. So I feel like have faith in that. Know that you are, you know, in alignment. You're right where you're meant to be. I'm getting like you're right where you're meant to be, okay? And I'm also getting like there will be challenges. There will be other things for you to learn by practice, okay? And you may not see them coming. Okay, 3 of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you're going to be partnering up with your soul tribe soon if you haven't already. Are you creating it? This is something about a community, others like you, sisters, family, maybe spending time with family. I feel like you are embarking on going in a new direction. I feel like what you're doing now no longer is fulfilling. And this is you maybe exploring other options. This is you also maybe receiving information on which direction to go. Okay, I do have endings. Okay, I have the Hierophant and the Death card. So I would say there will be some sort of transition period here. Okay. I do have 10 of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you're going to be maybe embarking on a new adventure in some way, shape, or form. And I feel like you might be leaving something like that's been a bit burdensome behind. So this could be an old job. You might make a conscious decision to change careers or locations, or I feel like it's quite impactful, whatever it is. So if you're finding relationships, or I mean, the 8 of Cups, the 8 of Wands, the Death, and then the 10 of Wands, I feel like this is emotional and feeling, and this is taking action and overcoming, and maybe even having to make quick decisions about something that very much could be overwhelming, because 8 could be a lot. Yeah, then we have it adding to the 10. So I feel like whatever this is, I feel like it's going to help to unburden you. All right, so sometimes we have to just let things unfold, okay? Let things unfold naturally. And then I have a Knight of Shields. So this would be, again, like something that's been slow moving, but is still on its way to you. And I feel like this is the 10 of Cups. So whatever this coming apart, falling down, no longer meeting the needs for you, is a blessing coming towards you, okay? And then we have the Father energy. I feel like that's what's coming in, is divine feminine and masculine energies coming together as one with harmony, okay? Peace, love. That's the goal here, all right? Is to come into union. This is about a union. Wow, look at this. Knight of Wands. A union filled with purpose, passion, and promise. All right, so this is some big energy here. Wow, so that's awesome. I'm happy for us collective. I think we've worked very hard for this. Okay, I know that we're all working as a team, you know? Just by connecting with one another, we're helping each other manifest this for one another for highest and greatest good. And that is such a beautiful thing to collectively do with one another. And I hope that you all find what you're looking for, okay? And that is aligned for your highest and greatest good with the 10 of Pentacles, all right? This is establishing your legacy here and being in your destiny and being grateful and appreciative of all that you have and will have in the sense of people, places, things, experiences, and fulfillment, okay? Don't worry, be happy. There's so much to be grateful for. So with that, I will say happy, Merry Christmas to all of you if you celebrate. And if you don't, happy holidays. And I wish you guys all the best. I'm sending lots of love. And I'll see you on the next one.